How's it going, everyone? Hendrix here, bringing you Week 8 of the Toronto Lumberjacks Madden Co-op Franchise League. We're 6-1. We are facing the 2-4 Miami Dolphins, but they do have a very scary team roster-wise, even if they're not in form, so to speak. Before we kick off, the game plan is in. I'll let that be a surprise to you. Before we kick off, we do have starting right tackle. He's actually a left tackle, but he's playing right tackle. Keenan Wilder. And formerly starting left guard Connor McGovern, out for 3 weeks and 1 week respectively. But a move was made. A move was made off camera. A move that saw our rookie left outside linebacker Chase Lucas and a 2026, 8, basically a pick 2 years in the future, first round pick, in exchange for left guard Peter Skoronski. And now we have a very, 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 very solid left side of the offensive line, would you say? Oh, and because obviously our right tackle is down for a few weeks, left tackle playing right tackle. I'll just call him right tackle because he plays right tackle. Keenan Wilder, our rookie Dorian Alford is going to have to start the game, which is another reason why I brought in Skoronski, just to beef up that offensive line, with my rookie right tackle having to start a game. All of the receivers look fit and healthy. By the looks of it, so do the defense. They look fit and healthy. Kyer Elam's in form. Obviously, he got an interception last week. Odafe Away, Matt Milano, Niles Ali, and Khalil Mack, probably one of the better linebacking units in the NFL at this point in the game. Micah Hyde doing his job. And then if the rookie had to step in Pritchett again, he's shown that he's good. I'm scared of the Dolphins, but not too scared to run away. Let's try and go 7-1. I'll see y'all on the field.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and our focus is on Jerome Baker. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Dolphins and the Lumberjacks on EA Sports.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Lumberjacks of Toronto taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors from north of the border, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid.
So as you can see, Anthony Richardson playing really well, even though his team is losing. So we respect that. And hopefully don't give up a huge run to Breece Hall, which we did. 45 yards, first play. Wow.
A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards on the ground. Well, welcome
Wow.
to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
On first down, right back to Hall. They juked him. They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
So they're leaning on the run game. They're leaning on the run game.
Off to a great start.
My thing is, if I send a hot blitz, are they going to be those guys that pass it? The one time I play a run-heavy defensive coverage,
the face of the quarterback the entire game.
A run-oriented stopping coverage.
It made it difficult for him to step up.
Yep, they're going to pass.
Receivers downfield.
Yep, I called it. And now we're in a difficult spot. A very difficult spot. But we're going to have to pinch that D-line to make sure they don't stuff us down the middle.
Richardson looking to throw.
Richardson gets out the pocket, and as he always does against us, in the end zone.
Anthony Richardson, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
So that's not an ideal start at all. They drove down the field on us with ease. And now the Bills have to reply.
And he returns this to the 22. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done.
Let's go mesh.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent.
Early shot straight away to Stephon Diggs. Batted down. Is that going to be holding or roughing the passer? Roughing the passer, let's go.
Let's check in with our referee. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect
take that.
quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there,
And we'll take that.
so they're going to be diligent about throwing.
A good opening few
So the
plays.
completion results
We're
there
2nd and
at
1.
9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And now off to the races down the right side. Terrific return as he takes
Not
this thing all the way down near the...
a good move from me. Here's the thing. At this point, yeah, I mean, that linebacker is there. But even still, that slant route is not ran very well. No, that wasn't it.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs.
And now we're in a hole.
Come down the hands of the wrong team.
Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau.
But we may have gotten a reprieve with the holding penalty.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now Richardson. That's gonna be
And that is a great throw by Richardson.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's
The
inside
Miami Dolphins revenge game
the 3.
is on. Unless we can stop him sometime soon.
Richardson off the play fake. And he is going to go down.
Nice, Adafe.
At the 11-yard line. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Shrugs him off.
He's a fast boy, isn't he, Breece Hall?
59 yards rushing for him now to this point. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys.
Let's go cover
What
one.
do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it won't be easy.
And that is great pass defense.
They take a shot at the end zone.
Kyer Elam
Incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come
covering Tyreek Hill.
Now a drive that started with great field position.
Are they going to
is
go for a
facing
fake?
4th down.
Nope. 10-0 Dolphins.
And the So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets
Good throw to Diggs. Knew I was going to have him open because we had a blitz coming from that side of the field.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, if you
Cover
play
0.
like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Wow. I've got no words for that.
Here on a healthy winning streak. We're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Wow. I got no words.
Small help leading out this offense for another series. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there.
I did say that the Dolphins team has some players on it. I really did.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. This pass complete to Higgins. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be.
And what a terrible first quarter that was. 2 interceptions. 10-0 down. They're in the red zone.
On 1st down, Richardson. And he's going to have to eat.
Let's go, Tarrant. Good job.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner? Well, partner, guaranteed they approached this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Defense is playing good. The fact that we've held Anthony Richardson to 2 field goals, as well as that touchdown on the opening drive, after the abysmal start that we've had. Wow.
And now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field.
So 2 touchdowns does put us in the lead.
So far, you mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe.
We're going to go back to some RPO. After a terrible couple of drives.
Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10.
We'll go zone alert, Bubble.
This a quick pass to Davis. Down the left sideline. And he is finally forced
Take that.
out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. On play action, Allen. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Damn.
Keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his
was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
We kicked the field goal.
Kick by pass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because
that out route was open. I just threw it too soon, I think.
And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
But yeah, we kicked the field goal, stops the bleeding.
And instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. So now the Dolphins
get to some points.
They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Hall again on 2nd down. He'll get a yard. That's
Let's go.
As they get him down at the 28.
Getting a handle on things now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35
Good defense.
for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Ethan Evans on now to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now 2nd and 3. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Should have thrown that. I was just a bit worried about the defensive end, if I'm honest.
Exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Shakir hauls it in. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there.
We're going to go bench. We're going to keep the running back in to block.
Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the offense
And we live with that.
the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Nice.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, there's not really much more I can say about that, except for
Really
nice.
left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
Right, we've been lining up in heavy formation, so I feel like now's the time for the tight end attack.
9th play of the drive coming up.
They're going to be expecting some kind of RPO game.
Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
And from here,
Pierce.
got to get out of bounds.
It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That makes no sense. You got to understand your situations. You're in a goal
I did understand my situations. That's why I tried to get out of bounds.
Staying at least where you were, you end up losing yards for your team.
And that's, shut up, commentator. That's why. Shut up. Shush.
As the first half is winding down, and the Lumberjacks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup.
I'm going to accept that holding penalty.
32. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now.
We stopped the bleeding with the field goal. We got the touchdown when the commentators were cussing me out. And now we've got the ball. It's a good situation.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and
get rid of that shit.
They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now a 2nd and 10.
If you ain't going to stop it, I ain't going to stop. If you ain't going to, you know, stop this, I ain't going to stop calling it.
The first half, now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on standing their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Another carry for Pierce. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And Diggs has it. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 11 back on that.
We're moving with the RPO game, guys.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down.
6 rushes.
He's down at about
6
the 30-yard
rushes.
line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. The left side caught by Diggs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
The new trade, Peter Skoronski. It's not something you'd expect. Oh, this has got to be tight end attack, unless they're baiting me into this throw.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, Diggs. Got to catch that, man. Come on. Low throw? That certainly as hell was not a low throw.
And we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Davidson.
Money.
And touchdown.
This RPO game's absolutely slicing and dicing them.
78 yards. And the Lumberjacks have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And now we take the lead.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Richardson. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Richardson to the air on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
So we're into the 4th quarter. We've dug ourselves out of a 13-0 hole. But the Dolphins are driving.
On this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a
I thought Breece Hall was going to get out of that, and I was very scared.
This is 2nd and 8. Richardson working from the gun. Oh, he'll want that one back.
Jalen Waddle dropping a football. What the heck?
Hasn't dropped too many in that department. Third down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get him.
Richardson under pressure.
And that is just a huge defensive play. We're cooking now. Oh, they're going to kick to us.
Second sack of the
Okay.
afternoon. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
No prizes for guessing what I'm going to do. Well, run to get the clock started again, obviously. But after that, yeah. No prizes for guessing. RPO all the way down the field. If it's working, it's working.
But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes
not ideal.
too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Richardson's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Richardson off the play fake. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. From the shotgun, Richardson. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Back to the air with Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. Gregory Rousseau.
I would say huge, but we don't know yet, so let's just say well done.
Performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Gotta have it. 3rd and 9. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Richardson to throw off play action. He's got his target. That's complete.
It's just a good throw.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Catch made. It's Moreau.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A give running right is Hall.
It's okay, we live with that. And the reason we live with that is because we have 2 timeouts in a minute 35.
And the Dolphins have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Important extra point up and through, so it's now a 3-point game.
I mean, we can still lose this game. I'm not saying that I'm highly confident we win. But them scoring early was kind of a good spot.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Josh Allen in the offense now. Down 20-17. A minute 35 to go. To throw is Allen. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up first and 10. And he takes us beyond the 35 before
Only 5 seconds off the clock.
That's what they need right now.
We could probably RPO it, actually. We got 2 timeouts.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Hand off left side, Pierce. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory.
100% it's 4-down territory.
Try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think we got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Now, we can 60-yard field goal.
Here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense.
I just don't trust it.
As they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is taken in at the 5. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Allen. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we've got a timeout for an injured player, and oh, this is certainly notable. That's Josh Allen, who's in some pain out there. We'll get an update.
That's not ideal.
To Hard Rock Stadium. Here now, 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Pierce. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Oh, no, torn labrum. That's going to be a monther, maybe 2.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And now that will make this a 4-point game.
Oh, and the left tackle's down too.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So now it's the Dolphins' turn, trailing by 4, 33 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there that is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Richardson. And check down, complete to Hall.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
2nd and 6 coming up. Richardson to throw it.
Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson.
And he'll find Moreau here. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here's 1st down. Richardson going to change the play here.
Looking for the end zone. And this one is in.
That would have been a very shady way to lose this game. I didn't even pick my freaking play.
They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Now Richardson.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And a great game comes down to this. Time for 1 play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5.
This ball intercepted.
Game. So we beat the Dolphins, we dig ourselves out of a hole, but as you can tell, I'm not particularly happy. And the reason I'm not happy is because I lost Josh Allen, I've lost my left tackle, my right tackle's injured for a couple of weeks. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we're 7-1. I'm actually really happy about that. Why wouldn't I be? But Josh Allen out for 4 weeks. Lord. Oh no. What do I do? Do I trust my backup for 4 weeks? Do I have a bye week within this next 4 weeks, please? Please? Let me see. Let me see my schedule. Yeah, Golden Eagles, Browns, Panthers, bye week. So we will have him back for the Honolulu Thunderbirds game. But it's just not what you want to see. I probably don't have the draft capital to go and get a better backup. Or do I? If I do something, I'll let y'all know next time before I start the episode. But Thomas. Paul Thomas. He's a scrambler, but he's not got a strong arm. And he's got terrible deep throw accuracy. He can throw on the run, though. What's Jordan Peele looking like? He's got a stronger arm. Jalen Peele, sorry. What I may do... Oh, no, I can't do this because it's the freaking trade deadline. I was going to say I'll try playing both of these guys next week and see how it goes. See who looks like the better one. But yeah, why did I go for a read option? Probably because I'm close to the goal line and Josh Allen's a good runner. But anyway, your Toronto Lumberjacks go to 7-1. But at what cost? At what cost? Let's tune in next time to find out how we deal with this. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. And he's the passing leader. It's just not ideal, is it? Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all next time.